Welcome to the BetQL Daily Boost. I'm Lucy Burge of BetQL.com, and I am joined by Casey Hudson, and we have an NHL odds boost for all of you today on the Devils to win 4-1 over the Rangers. Exact score. This is boosted to plus 2,800 at Caesars. What do you think of this one, Casey?
I think that this is going to be a fun one. I'm sure some people are like, what the heck, the Rangers? But we get it, guys. The Rangers have beat this team 3 times in all 3 matchups so far this season. But that whole, it's due time for somebody else to win. It's due time for the underdog to take it. It kind of works. We saw it kind of pan out yesterday, and I think in many ways it can work out for the Devils. Now you've got both teams coming off losses of 4+ more goals, and then you've got the Devils who know what their strategy has to be versus this Rangers team. They're going to have to overwhelm them offensively, and both of these teams kind of have similar scoring structures where things pick up in the second period and take off in the third period. So if the Devils can find more of a defensive rhythm in that second and third period, then they do have an opportunity to win here. They posted at least 3 goals versus this team back in November, and they're starting to get a few guys getting in on the scoring column, and we know Jack Hughes plays like a beast versus this team. So as long as the Devils can play a little bit of keep away and contain guys like Panarin as well as Trocheck, even Roslovic, I think he could be a bit problematic. They keep these 3 guys a bit under control, then yeah, why not? So sprinkle a little bit on this between the value and the fact that it's due time for the Devils to finally get a win under their belt versus the Rangers this season, and you can have a fun bet for the day.
Exactly, especially plus 2,800. As you said, the value in this is through the roof. So get in on the odds boost plus 2,800 at Caesars and take advantage of our offer from BetMGM, where you bet $10, get up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if your first bet does not hit by entering code Lucy when you sign up for a new BetMGM account now. And head to BetQL.com, get your free 3-day trial today, and check out our exclusive sportsbook offers there as well. And of course, follow us on Twitter at The Sports Case and at Lucille Burge. Our favorite bets for today, I'm going with my long shot from our BetQL.com long shots article. It is a home run prop, and it is on Kyle Tucker to hit a home run against the Blue Jays plus 450 at BetMGM. Kyle Tucker has 2 home runs already this season through 7 games. Both of those home runs came just 2 days ago against the Blue Jays in 1 game. Chris Bassett is starting for the Blue Jays tonight, and this is good news for Kyle Tucker because he has hit a home run off of Chris Bassett before and has 3 total hits against him, including that home run and a single and a double. So Chris Bassett also gave up a home run in his first start this season against the Rays. So I like, it's your Rays, I'm sorry about that. So that's good, actually. That's good for the Rays. So I like Tucker to go yard tonight against the Blue Jays and Chris Bassett.
I can't be too mad, Lucy, because I do love a Kyle Tucker bet for sure. He was somebody else that I always just like to lean towards last season. Taking mine back to this Rangers Devils game because I think it's either going to be a blowaway or a bloodbath. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to take Panarin to pick up at least 1+ point. You can't really beat a guy that's picked up more than a point per matchup, 41 points in 32 games, and sits at a plus 18 rating specifically versus the Devils. Not to mention is that after this loss that the Rangers just faced, he said that he needed to step up more. That's a terrifying comment from a guy who does so much for a team as is. Also within this, let's grab Hughes for 1+ point as well. 19 points in 19 games, a point per matchup, and 4 points through the 3 games this season. And we know what Jack Hughes is like when he gets flustered and frustrated and pissed off in a game. So hopefully we have a good game overall and some good value, but I think both of these guys can grab a point.
I love that. Of anything, a hockey game could be a bloodbath because you get your teeth knocked out, and that's always exciting.
You see blood.
Right, exactly, you do. Yes, it is not for the faint of heart, these games. That's always very big.
Went to her first hockey game years ago, and I warned her because she's not a blood person. And I was like, Mom, things can get a little testy. So just, listen up when you start hearing people getting crazy and stuff. And within the first 5 minutes, the Lightning played the Blues. There were 6 fights in the first 5 minutes. My mom, she's like, what is this?
What? And you're like, yep, that's
intense. Yeah, it's usually not that bad, but
wow.
Yeah.
Of all the games to go to, was there any blood? Did she see any?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Oh my oh, I would imagine that many fights,
Like,
some
just
yeah, we're
yeah, when
gonna get
he got on his jersey, my mom was like, "Mm." I was like, "You're gonna be fine here."
Oh, no. Oh my god. Of all the games too, like, the irony is just
6 and
unbelievable.
5 minutes. It was just like, what? There must have been conversations before the game even started, obviously, but I
There
was just
had
like,
to have been.
"Gosh."
Like,
Yeah.
was that a record? Like, what is the record for fights? Which should be a stat, I think.
I I need to look that up because if anything, it was very close. It was very, very close. You just couldn't
That's
untangle these guys forever.
yeah, really, there must have been something going on, like
Yeah.
some kind of words exchange, that's exactly it. Oh my god, well, I hope she went to more games after that. That wasn't the only game,
He hasn't been back
perhaps.
since, but
Okay. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, see that much blood.
next season.
Yeah, next season. Yes, that is good. And get in on the sauce boost. Plus 2,800 at Caesars and get in on our bets and subscribe to BetQL Daily Boost wherever you get your podcast.